Hello everyone, and welcome back to my weekly review of Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Before we start, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Believe it or not, there is absolutely no risk. You can unsubscribe later if you hate my stupid voice, and I will only cry a little. Anyway, we're finally done with all the stuff surrounding the Dino team-up, and to be honest, it's nice to have a more episodic episode off the back of that. And this episode has a lot of good moments, so let's get into it. Nate welcomes back his parents, who are never around. We've heard bits and pieces about them, but this is the first time we actually get to meet them. Power Rangers has always had a rocky history with parents. Usually they barely get any screen time. Sometimes we get 1 or 2 parents a season that get development, but that's it. But in Beast Morphers, we've gotten to focus on each of the Rangers' parents, so this is a nice change. Plus, Nate's parents are the only ones this season where we actually meet both of them and not just one, so that's a bonus. I really like the development for Nate in this episode, considering we haven't gotten much development with Nate outside of his relationships with other Rangers. Steel is great too. I really like his dynamic of being their son too and trying to have that relationship despite being a robot. I almost wish we had just gotten a full episode of Steel doing this, with the parents having to come to terms with it and trying to figure out their relationship, but Steel will get a focus episode in a couple weeks, so I'm willing to let it slide. Ben and Betty show up and take luggage and end up messing it up. They aren't that bad in this episode. It's definitely kids' humor, but it's not offensive. He finds out that when they told him they weren't moving around anymore, they didn't mean that they were moving back home to be with Nate. They meant they were staying abroad indefinitely and wanted Nate to come with them. Also, they leave tomorrow. You know, you would think they would have mentioned this before. Anyway, Nate ends up deciding that he needs to go, and Grid Battle Force decides Nate should teach the other Rangers to perform his duties when he's gone. Unfortunately, they realize that Nate is really important to the team because teamwork, and that other Rangers can't replace him. This becomes really apparent when Roxy steals flower DNA that Nate and Steel collected. This scene contains one of my new favorite Power Rangers quotes. That's from Roxy. "Nice try, but you forget I'm better than you." That's great! That's up there with Blaze telling Scrozzle to stop saying Razzmatazz because he's not cool. She fuses herself with it to make herself more powerful. Or should I say, flowerful? Feel free to unsubscribe. The Rangers broke the teleportation system and can't get their morphers or weapons into battle, which forces Nate to bring them himself. Following the battle, Nate realizes that he belongs at Grid Battle Force and has to say goodbye to his parents. It does feel a little bit like they're looking right into the camera and telling the audience what everyone learned, Ninja Steel style, but it's not horrible. Overall, this is a pretty good episode with great development from Nate, though I can't help but feel like it's a missed opportunity. If they had expanded upon Steel's relationship with his parents and maybe also dealt with how Zoe feels about this and her relationship with Nate, this could have easily been a great two-parter that would have been well regarded for years to come. But again, it's a pretty solid episode and I enjoyed it. So what do you think? Did you like Golden Opportunity? Let me know down in the comments below. That's it for this episode, but remember to subscribe for daily videos on the franchises you love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.